This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. Delighted to be joined with the gaffer, Ben Shalom. We've just had the weigh-ins, all the hard work's done. How are we feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling so... We've watched such a journey with Azim over the past 12 months, so for him to be headlining, to have a fan base like he has after only 7 fights, pretty incredible, to be honest. Pretty incredible. And even to be fighting a guy like Santos Reyes, who is more experienced than him, and a very good fighter, and to be doing that in your 7th fight, he demands it because of where he wants to get to. But yeah, really looking forward to it. Catterall and Dubois as well on a similar trajectory to Azim. I think together they are two absolute superstars of the future.
How special is it to have someone like Azim, who has such a, you saw the people that are out for him today, him and his brother, to inspire, not just like even British, but, so many British Asians that he could potentially inspire, to have that following at such a, so little when it's so early in his pro career. It must be special to be a promoter like that, managing someone like him. Yeah,
I think he's going to be an icon in the sport. I think he's coming out of his shell. He's still so young. He's 20 years old. If you think about the Devin Haney's and the Ryan Garcia's 24, this guy's 20, headlining, really headlining his first Saturday night, big fight night, main event show. It is good and it is special, and as you said, he's going to be an icon, and he wants to stand for something. He wants to show, what you can do. He's been boxing since he's 4 years old because of his mental health and his quite severe ADHD from young. And obviously we saw what Amir Khan did for British Pakistani sports people, and he does it as well. And I think Caroline Dubois in a similar vein. I think for me, she's so young, and don't get me wrong, Katie Taylor is an absolute icon, but I think Caroline Dubois could be someone that can get to as big as Katie Taylor, and that is saying something. I think she is. People haven't seen too much yet, but she is special. And I saw her on Breakfast TV a couple of days ago, and I couldn't believe that was the same girl that came and saw us 12 months ago. It's special.
Absolutely. Another fight on the card, Chelli versus Anthony Sims Jr. There's a lot of needle there, even Chelli's dad's getting involved. It must be good as a promoter seeing that way. You ain't got to do too much to sell this fight.
Yeah, it's so, to be fair, look, Chelli's always entertaining with his dad, and he'll take any fight, and that's what's so great about Chelli is he will... He doesn't duck anything. It was Lerone Richards last time, now it's Anthony Sims Jr. Anthony Sims Jr. is coming. I'm so glad to have him over here because he's a showman, and you saw the crowd today. It was like it's a clash of personalities, and Sims is an entertainer, and he's back on TV, and I think he's very, very talented fighter. But Chelli is as well, and it's a great fight, and fair play to both of them, especially Zach, who just will take any fight, and yeah, some great fights on the night.
Absolutely. Moving on, came out this morning, Top Rank said that they're looking to make Vs.Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez. Is there frustration in that point of view, where do you feel like he needs that Jack Catterall fight, or he might be avoiding that Catterall fight? Is there a big chance that we may not even see the rematch with Jack Catterall?
I'm slightly... Well, Jack's waiting for the rescheduled date. We were just looking at a tick over, which we confirmed with all parties whilst we waited for the date, so it's news to me. I've seen that this morning, but Jack's waiting for the date. He signed the contract. He was meant to fight March the 4th, and so I don't know what's come out and things like that. Obviously, maybe this morning, but we'll find out, and I'll see what's going on.
Is there some frustration though when you was like, this fight is almost that every fan wants to see it, this rematch has to happen, but maybe Top Rank might see otherwise? From a promoter's point of view, you having Jack Catterall, is there frustration that, hold on a minute, there still needs to be score to be settled here? Don't move on to Teofimo Lopez. Yeah,
I think all the fans see that. I think it's a fight that has to happen next. That's why the fight was made. That's why the fight was about to be announced on Eubank Smith. So we're waiting. If Josh is injured, we're waiting. I think, again, I'm confused. I don't know where it sits. I'll have to speak to my guys that deal with it, and then we'll see. But yeah, of course, I think any boxing fan in this country wants to see that fight. And so I think that's the fight that will have to happen next.
Absolutely. Just moving on, just quickly finish. Dimitri Salita came out and said that it's that Clarissa Shields versus Natasha Jonas there's a high possibility of that happening. Just want to get your point of view. How close are we potentially seeing that fight happen?
I think Clarissa, Tasha and Savannah are all looking at massive fights in the next few months, and hopefully can get them all announced in the next 10 days. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to see Clarissa, the GWO, the greatest female probably on the planet right now. Savannah Marshall is waiting and still is reeling at her defeat in October 15th in one of the greatest nights in boxing history, and she's waiting, and Tasha Jonas obviously wants those big fights as well. So it's all going to happen, those three, and hopefully an announcement in the next few weeks.
Ben, it's been a pleasure talking to you, mate. Thank you, and best of luck for tomorrow night. Thank you.